Hey, what's up guys? Evan here again with another deck review, and today I'll be reviewing the Floral decks from Alloys. This is a really cool deck. It's their second deck. Their first deck was the Blue Tune deck, which is another awesome deck. Great design. So let's take a look. It comes in red, which was the color that they sold, and to get black you had to order, I believe it was 2 bricks of the red deck. Alice was nice enough to send one of these to me, and this is numbered 8 out of 12, so this one is pretty rare, and it's also signed by her. And this one is just your regular red version. So let's take a look at it. The box is very nice, and it has a very elegant red color, and the design on it is very similar to the back design. The silver ink is metallic, and then the other ink is white. So it looks very, very nice. You've got a custom seal on there, again similar to what the back design looks like. The seal is gold, which is very cool. This side says the United States Playing Card Company, Linoid Finish, and this side says Floral Deck by Alloys Design Studio. And then on the tab right here it says Welcome to Floral, and then the inside of the box is also red, which is very, very nice. Just a little touch that I like. So to start off, we'll take a look at the extra cards that you get with the deck. You get a blank-faced card, so it's got a blank face with the back design, and you also get an Ace of Spades with a blank back. So if you're a magician, those might come in handy, and you can think of tricks to use those for. Now we'll take a look at the Jokers and the Ace of Spades. They used a nice silver metallic ink and red metallic ink throughout the deck, so that's a very nice thing that they added. So these are your Jokers, and there's one that is in red and silver, that's metallic ink, and the other one is black and white, and a few touches of red, so that could be used for a cool color change, and so those are your Jokers. Now we'll take a look at the Ace of Spades, which also has those nice metallic inks. It's very simple, but very nice looking. It looks a lot like the back design, the court cards, so all of the cards really come together to make a nice theme, which is floral. So there's a close-up look at the Ace of Spades design, and it's a fully custom deck, so you've got custom pips and indices, which I'll get to in just a second. So there's your Ace of Spades. Now we'll take a look at the number cards. Like I said, it's a fully custom deck, so you've got custom pips and indices, which look very cool. So there are your hearts. Again, that red metallic ink looks very nice. Here are your clubs. They're very bold. I'm not sure if I like the clubs a lot, but that's just my personal opinion. And there are your spades. Very simple looking. And there are your diamonds. Now, the spades and diamonds, only the 2 of spades and the 2 of diamonds, they made a little mistake. And that is that the indices, like the 2 and the 2 right here in the corners, are reversed. And that's only on these 2 cards. I'm not sure how that happened, but that was just a little mistake that they made. Now we'll take a look at the court cards, which are also fully custom. Here's your King of Spades. It's got silver metallic ink and black ink. So the color scheme is very nice. It looks very mysterious. And now the Queen. So they've added a little bit of red in there, which gives it a nice pop. The colors contrast very, very well. And there's one of the Jacks. So the court card design is very cool, very original, and I really like it. Now we'll take a look at the back design. So the back design on the red deck looks like this, and on the black deck, instead of the red being red, it's just black. So the design has a lot of detail in it, which is really cool. Like I said before, the design really matches that floral theme. You've got a big diamond in the center, and then the corner designs. And the cards have fairly thin borders, which is nice, so they'll look good in fans. which I'll get to when we talk about the handling. And there you can just see all of the detail in that design. So it is a very detailed design, it looks great. So now that we've seen the design of the deck, let's take a look at the handling. I believe these have magic finish and bicycle stock. I know the side of the box said linoid finish, but United States Playing Card Company doesn't actually offer the real linoid finish anymore. The deck looks really cool in fans, as you can see the design shows, and that's very nice. That's those thin borders right there. The indices are kind of far from the edge of the card, so they don't really show that much when you fan showing the faces. The stock is very soft and very springy, so it's easy to do pressure fans, as you can see, and like I said before, the design shows, and in pressure fans it really does. So it looks very, very nice. Springs and dribbles are nice and easy. The stock is very springy, which is great. Spreads in the hands are nice and easy, very smooth. Spreads on the close-up pad, also very easy. Again, the design shows and it creates a really cool pattern. Lapel spreads with this deck are nice and they do look great. These farrow very nicely. Very smooth, easy farrows, which is great, as you can see. Farrow's great. And for giant fans, the deck looks very nice. The design shows a lot, and that's very cool. The design creates a really nice pattern. So giant fans are great with this deck. These decks are completely sold out from Alloys, so you might have to look elsewhere for the deck, but I'll still put a link in the description to their website where they sell a bunch of stuff. So I definitely recommend that you check that out, and I recommend getting your hands on this deck. It's a really cool deck, very nice looking. If you're a magician, you're going to like this deck a lot. The design is not suspicious at all, and it's a very clean, nice looking design. If you're a flourisher, you're also going to want this deck. The handling is great, and the design is also very nice. And if you're a collector, you're also going to want this deck because it's a very limited deck. It's sold out very fast, and it's a great looking deck. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.